Greetings, traveler.
Hey everyone, have you ever finished a game that was so good that you wish you could just show someone, but no one around you plays Battlegrounds, and it's kind of weird walking up to a random person in the street saying, look, it's Infinite Leroy's. Well, we have a Discord community of over 2,000 people where we have a screenshot channel where you can just post your sick games. There's a general chat, there's other, you can submit clips. You can even suggest games for me to review if you've seen a really cool game by your favorite streamer and I haven't reacted to it. Bring it to my attention, just post it in that channel. The link for that will be in the pinned comment. Hope to see you there, and as always, please enjoy the video. We got ourselves a Jeef game, Elemental, Mech, Naga, Pirate, and Undead. Rolling Rokara, classic. Going with the D tier hero. Damn. Oh, he's skipping the 3-3. Whoa. Damn, not interested, huh? I've been really liking Prison Guard, but Jeef wants to level early for his hero power, so he can't. Yeah, he would have lost here with the 3-3. But yeah, it makes sense if he's going Galewing. Probably wants to level, and if he wants to level, he can't afford to spend money on the buff. But I've been liking going with early Prison Guard, and then turn 2 you buff. Turn 3 you level and buff again. Damn. Oh, Syndragosa with that is not fair, yeah. You just buy that and activate it on turn 1. Wow, that's a fantastic shop. I don't think we 3-on-3 here, right? You can steal this elemental for 2 gold. That's so sick. Yeah, change of plan. 3-on-3 might have been something we wanted to do, but like this is super, super clean. Now we have the potentially level, sell the Sally, and steal another minion from the shop. You don't get why they felt the need to buff Myrmidon? Me neither. It's so out of place to have a random 3-4. But I guess if they don't make it a 3-4, how often are you buying that over, say, a Prison Guard? Like almost never, right? Shell Collector probably. More money, more better. The shop is kind of bad, so if you use the Conjure, you'll get a Molten Rock. So if you use the active here, you might want to just go Lasso. He might also think of using his Dark Gift this turn, but then he would have to buy more, right? Ugh, nah. Yeah, tough call for Jeef. He's gonna go double decoy? Oh. Ah, and then, oh, I like that, dude. The Myrmidon tech. Give something more attack and then yoink it. I like that. I've done that with a Blood Gem, but I haven't done it with the Spellcraft. With the Spellcraft, it makes so much sense. Because it's 2 attack, you steal the highest attack. It's actually amazing. So he has the random activate for a spell. Meh. It's not bad to steal, but... let's see what he wants to do. Just level do nothing. Yeah, I don't think I want to sell a minion off my board to trade it for the 6-4. Just take the rolls. Alright, 52% to lose. Let's hope we dodge that. We've already not dodged it. We needed a great hit at the beginning, I guess. Oh, no, we got it. Slogbox Portrait. Spell Power. Ugh. I don't love any of these, but... I'm guessing they'll lock it? I actually don't know. So in this lobby, Pirate's not bad, so maybe just take Lockbox to lean into it. I don't think it's Pendant. Pendant's too expensive. Yeah. I think it's a reluctant Lockbox here. Divine Shield, Wind Fury on the Golden Buffer, man. I guess I'm leaning towards that. Just good tempo. Then roll for some better steals. Ooh, Bigwig's a great steal. You could take both of those, technically. I'm pretty happy with stealing both of those. He could also make the Bigwig 6 power, and then maybe just steal that, but the Gearfin is decent. Alright, it's just gonna take a bounty instead of rolling one more. I guess rolling one more doesn't really do much because he's used both his decoys, so he can't buy anything for 2 gold anymore. That was that's a really good, like, Jeef really showing me the power of that decoy where it's amazing early, but he was happy to take a second one because you can just get a cheap double buy, which is exactly what he got. Okay, we got the bumper, but unfortunately our, oh, wait, that's kind of good. Now we get to kill that with our shield immediately. The Pagel is on 6 though, he can still trade so well. Basically, we have to dodge the Pagel with our... Ooh, or the Mini Myrmidon's a hero? Oh, what a hero! Mini Myrmidon coming in clutch. Let's go. It's great to triple too. Yeah. All the active minions are so good to triple, huh? Okay. Escapee is nice. Especially buying it for 2 gold. We just level here? Well, you gotta sell your 2/2 Divine Shields, but it's happy to stay. Ugh. We don't love any of these, I guess. There's nothing value generating or like particularly high tempo. Oh, I love doing this. Oh, so good. So this is something that I really like doing, where if you stay on a turn where you could have also leveled, you bank some gold for next turn. So you're not using all your gold this turn, right? Jeef is taking 1 gold and turning it into 2 for next turn, and he banks a turtle. So potentially taking 3 gold and turning it into 5 for next turn. That's a very fun, it's a very fun way to do things. There's actually a play I would say that I learned from watching a lot of Jeef, where it's sort of balancing out your tempo and your value. Yeah, the Conjurer is so good. We have shield for the Gear Fin, but probably want a 6-drop, right? Yeah. You could do this with Overconfidence too. You stay on tier 4 when the other person levels, but then instead of just spending 10 gold purely towards tempo, you play an Overconfidence and then you get 13 gold next turn, or you lose and your game's over. But you know, generally it's not over. But if you're taking Overconfidence, your opponent is leveling and you're not, you can very likely win. Ooh, gets another Escapee. That's nutty. I wonder if you planned that for discovering a 4-drop. I don't think so. Like 5s are fine too. Yeah, he's in a wonderful position now. He can level, he can search for the Hook Tusk. Another Extortionist. Admiration. Ugh. Usually it's Admiration. That's kind of annoying, where you don't really want this Air Revenant. It's completely out of place. But because it has Admiration, you kind of have to take it. Have any tips for the first 4 rounds of the game? Yeah, use exclamation mark guides. Really, just watch all those. I put everything in there. No more secrets, chat. The secrets they're out. Check it out there. Oh, we doing elemental stuff? Question mark? Nope. Nope. Elementals? Nope. Looking for a good shop to double yoink here. You can't oh, you can buff it with Pants, the turtle, and then steal it. I love it. I love it. I would have done that too. It's so funny. Because the Gearfin pair is like, okay. I guess it's not a pair anymore, but just like Steel Turtle. Ooh, another triple. Gearfin, no, we've only just stolen you. Okay. It's just gonna take the minus gold. Summoner on board for tempo is okay, but Gearfin, get the spells rolling. Alright, double turtle with 100% loss. This is another play that I got from Jeef, but this is actually something Jeef told me personally when he was coaching me. He was like, ah, just buy turtle. Turtle's broken. And ever since, I'm just like, if you're high enough HP that taking a loss isn't just like game ruining, I just start buying turtles. So it's kind of funny. Not Anvil, right? Typewriter, I guess. Only pick. Or Booty Bay Brew to buff your cleave, because your cleave has a dark gift, but I don't think so. Oh, he has another Escapee now. Right. Typewriter. Moat Custodian Elemental. Game is pushing him Ellie. It's kind of interesting. Deliver. He's looking for Hook Tusk badly. He's like, I will not play your elemental garbage. Get out of here, sir. Get out of here with your elemental trash. So he's gonna stay on tier 5. That's interesting. I might have just leveled here with the golden Escapee, regular Escapee. Spend some gold on leveling. What's he looking for here? Bran, just more triples. Oh my. Yeah, it's because I'm assuming he's looking for Hook Tusk, right? So double rodeo. Okay, I got armor. I wonder if that makes a difference for tiering. Man, even playing all these pandas on tier 5 is crazy to me, because you can just level and get eyes for your guy. But I mean, Jeef obviously knows what he's doing, so this is very, very likely correct. Which is always fun for me to see that, because it means that I'm overvaluing a certain thing and there's something else. Now, to be honest, Jeef has 24 seconds and as much gold. So I know I can't spend that. Jeef can turn on the Super Saiyan train. Oh, we're gonna go Nomi. Okay, no, we're not. Okay, what are we doing, bro? What is the play here? We're leveling end of turn. There's no way, right? Okay, what did we do? We played... Oh, he's keeping some elementals in his hand, and he's then... but he still has 80% to lose, oh yeah. So I have played an elemental game myself, where these guys were actually surprisingly good. These Unbounds or whatever they're called, the tier 6, where you have to play 3 elementals and then you eat. Because you have that, the guy that scales per elemental plate. So what I did was I held a bunch... Ooh, Belinda with the chefs is great. So what I did is I held a bunch of... I held a bunch of elementals in my hand, and then when I rolled... Dude, the game is trying to make him Ellie so bad, and he's like, no, Q in your Ellies. Okay, he's skipping Hook Disc though, so he just wants the economy to play more. I see. Yeah, so that Frostling, the one in his hand right now, right? With playing a lot of Ellies, that thing grows in the shop. So then when you roll it, you can easily get like a couple hundred or even 1,000 plus in the shop. And then you play all your Ellies when you roll that, and you can trigger it 3, 4, 5 times, maybe even with like Bran and Tempests. So it's pretty sick. Yeah, there's another Tempest. It's like, okay. But Mana Search still just gets sold. He's just using Escapee for the money. Yeah. This is such classic Jeep bullshit where he will just do something that is so very hard to do, but he will figure out how to navigate it. So he's essentially just using the escapees for pure economy together with the Rogers, and he's then fishing for more 6 drops or just random good golden units. Yeah, he's gonna start playing the Ellies because he doesn't really have like a huge one, but I guess getting a golden... oh, the thing has admiration. It's actually so good. Okay, Bran is huge. Oh, buying Sally would have been nice. But... Jeef has infinite money first, comp second mindset. Yeah, but when other people do that, they die. Because they're like, oh, look at all this money, and I have no board. But Jeef is like, oh, 2 slots for tempo is all I need, bro. It's fine. I will find some bullshit, right? This is just where... It's quite literally, don't try this at home, kids. Because when you try this at home, you die. Right? You're like, I can just play 3 escapees without a Hook Tusk. I don't need a Hook Tusk on my board to buff. I just need escapees for money, and I'll figure it out. But the figure it out part, you know, just doesn't happen. It happens to Jeef, because Jeef will figure it out. Oh my god. Yep. It's good. Yeah, he's doing that thing with the Unbound. It's so funny that he's going Ellies, but he's not caring about Mana Search, but it's because he has the golden Air Revenant, so... Which is funny, like, spell power is quite good, to be fair. Selling a golden turtle, Giga Chad. He's like, I'm not losing again. He's on 13, so a loss will very likely kill him anyway. Ooh, the engine is huge as well. Oh my god, we're not buying engine? With this much gold? Wow. He's still looking for more money, right? Yeah. Ah, did not buy the spell power either. Damn. Okay, the buff in the pirate is kind of cute. Because now he's trying to trigger his unbounce. 2, 3. Another Ellie. Yep. Man, crazy to me that he did not care about spell power buff for his Air Revenant. That I would assume like that's how he's making his shop bigger, right? But I guess these guys are already getting quite large, so maybe he just wants more money. Maybe he's still just like hunting for golden Bran, but man, we got like 11 gold left. It is tough though. You don't know exactly how much money you're gonna have, right, when you're doing this. Yeah, even now we're not buying it. Maybe we are forgetting about it, because he is buying Sand Swirler, but Sand Swirler is an elemental, so we're probably not forgetting about it. Sand Swirler is probably just worth it because it's an elemental too. To me, it just feels a little weird. Because the, oh, the positioning isn't right? Yeah, whoops. Good thing we're fighting a ghost. We need to put the Air Revenant behind our big boy. It's called Unbound Tempest, right? I think. Little switcheroo there. Yep, fixing that. Unbound Tempest, yeah. Holding another Tempest in the hands. Probably waiting until triple. Wants to keep his economy. Golden Mana Search being sold, so funny. Yeah, no need for Belinda. This is going so hard. Don't need eyes. 2 tavern spells for 2 golds. Usually pretty good. New hero power at this stage. Probably worth 21 gold too. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, he has the exact same setup as I had. This is the part where Jeef will just show me how it's done. So, when I rolled Voljin, I was playing Elementals. I was like, wait a second. I can just Voljin the shop and then play a of Elementals. Yeah, there's a Frostling. Yeah, doesn't care. Not big enough. Buying Mutinous. Interesting. Is there anything on our board that's big enough to eat that we're not keeping? Okay, he's swapping now because he feels like he has enough allies. He's got Belinda with a chef, so he's very likely going to play the Belinda first. Yep. Chef. So now we have 22,000 damage. Oh, he can eat the thing he Voljins. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Jeef always one step ahead of me, or several, for being honest. Yeah, so now the spell power is really not that needed anymore. The spell power was good initially. 2 underdogs. It's so clean, man. Now he has Golden Brand in his hands, but he's ending on 2 underdogs. This is so clean. So he bought the Mutinous because now, you know, if it buffs on his big minion, whatever, if it buffs his escapee, it now has basically poison, right? It's 4,000. But now that he has 22,000 attack, we're gonna see him load up his hand with elementals, and then when he rolls, you know, any shop where he feels comfortable, basically when he is loaded up on enough elementals, he's gonna swap the 22,000 damage to the shop, play a bunch of allies, and every 3 elementals, that golden one is gonna gain 44,000 damage. Which is unreasonable. Completely unreasonable. Second golden unbound. Yeah, okay, buddy. Yeah, he's gonna start holding allies up at some point, I'm guessing, but it's probably a bit too early in the turn. He could find a pirate now to buff. That would actually be sweet. Yeah, spend a bunch of money, buff a pirate in the shop with the Balladist to get some health on it as well, and then play all the elementals. His second golden divine shield unbound. Yeah, it's true. It's not just any unbound. Dude, when the golden minion is useful, oh, you get a golden Tempest? It's so insane. He's still playing allies without swapping. I think this is just Jeef saying, I got 50 seconds left. That's basically an eternity. So I would probably feel more comfortable if I just did the swapping already when I had a bunch. Okay, he has a bunch. Okay, cool. So 45 seconds is when Jeef feels comfortable. There's an elemental in the shop too. Oh, there's a Deflecto, right? He's probably looking on a unit to end on as well. Yeah, that's true. See, this is the clean part, right? This happens so often where, sure, it wasn't the pirate, so he's not getting all the health, but he's ending on a 23,000 damage divine shield unit. And now he has 192, so 204k on one. 204k attack, chat. Quickly sneak in the money. Yep. There's a horse, but he has the Deflecto to end on. Now it's just buy allies and hold, right? Yeah, buy us. He's not holding, bro. Oh, overconfidence. No. Holy sh! Yeah, Exactly, holy. Wildfire. I mean, does he get to use Wildfire? I feel like we'd have to roll a Wildfire in the shop. And then a Wildfire in the shop he can swap, right? I guess you could switch stats to it, but do you really want to kill your Unbound? I guess if you're, like, guaranteed last combat. Alright, chat. Well, we all know that big numbers get bigger faster, so... He starts at 200,000. So he's got to make a unit in the shop 200k. And then he makes... Every 3 elementals, he adds 400k. Because it's golden, so... That is silly. Yeah, so I think the easier... Well, easier... This is still very hard, but I think the easier approach would be to just not play elementals until your hand is full of elementals. But Jeef is... well, this guy you can play, right? Because it's free rerolls. But like the Elementals, we saw him play that before as well. And to me, it was just like... Well, I feel like this just makes my turn harder. Can't I just like hold these in my hand? Okay, you can play one, right? Yeah, to get rid of the thing. I guess you can get premium elementals, right? You can just wait until you have a handful of premium elementals. He has 2 wildfires in the hand right now, so something that could be really cool is if he rolls in a yeah, if he rolls wildfire here, he can swap to it. And then he can end on golden wildfire. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. Oh, what? No? I feel like that's a missed opportunity, but I think he just took the biggest minion. He's like, ah, good. Because now his wildfire is gonna be small, right? Plays another Unbound, yeah. Quickly get it in there. He's just gonna cycle the wildfires. No, he's not. Okay. Yeah, I feel like slightly missed opportunity here, but I guess he wanted to gain the health too. It's a lot of health he's gaining. 2 million. Oh, that's the first time I've seen the M. Jeef, of course it's Jeef, right? Someone else has done it, no doubt, right? But this is the first time I've seen it on stream. Look how beautiful that is, chat. Look how clean. 2M. 2 million. Easy. So Jeef with 6 million stats on board. The classic. 6 million stats and some change, of course. Voljin plus Unbound. So I had a game like that, but obviously Jeef completely outshines me. Classic.